Hi everybody, thanks for pressing play on the video today. It's Caroline here from craftycarolinecreates.com. This is today's project, which is a really cute, a very good size little sort of table favour, little gift box. I've got some chocolates inside of them. I've seen these called half cracker boxes before. I like this little star top finish closure. I think they're very cute. Not sure what I'm quite going to call it, but these are going to be my swaps for OnStage, which is happening at the weekend. But when you watch the video, it will have already happened. So yeah, a bit of time traveling going on. But these are what I've made for swaps. For those of you that don't know, OnStage is an event that happens twice a year for Stampin' Up demonstrators. We get to do a lot of crafting, we get to see new products, and of course we get to meet up, which is definitely the bit I'm looking forward to the most. Going to meet a lot of my team for the first time, so that's very exciting. But what we do is we tend to make multiples of a project. So I've made 50 of these little boxes, and I will give them out to 50 other demonstrators, and they will give me a project back. It doesn't always have to be a 3D project. A lot of cards are also swapped, and the idea is you get to see a lot of product that you might not see and get a lot of inspiration as well. So these are what I'm going to be giving out at the weekend, and hopefully they will go down really, really well. Right, they're very simple to make, and I'm going to show you how I did it. So you need to start with a piece of designer series paper. This is from the same suite as these actually. This is the Colour Theory DSP. And I've taken some of the Berry Burst ones, so you can see I'm going to use this side, which is a nice ombre, and it's got that crackle, which is what I've used for this one on the reverse. So this measures 4 1/4 by 6. I'm just going to check it's 4 1/4. I can't read my own writing. Yep, 4 1/4 by 6. And I'm going to start with my scoreboard. Here it comes. There we go. Let's just lift you up a little bit. There we are. And we are going to score with the 6-inch along the top. We're going to score it at 1 3/8, 2 3/4, 4 1/8, and 5 1/2 inches. Spin it round, and we're going to score it at 1 3/8 of an inch. Okay. Now, as I said, this is an original idea. I have seen these boxes before. These are my dimensions. I'm not sure what other people use, probably similar, but I think it just gives a really good proportion to the box. So, just going to fold and burnish those score lines. Okay, all of those are done, and then I just need to grab it. Envelope punch board we are going to use now. We're not going to do any scoring on this, we are just going to do some punching. So what you need to do is just start it so you have this score line sort of furthest away from your measurement. And then I'm just going to line it up at the 1-inch point, which you can just see 1 inch just to the side of the punch. And I'm just going to punch, and then I'm going to fold up my score line, punch again, okay, fold it again, punch, fold it again and punch, fold it again and punch, and then one last punch at the end here. Okay, and we end up with something that looks just like this. And you can see how that's going to fold up, and we're going to get these nice holes. So I'm just going to move that out of the way now, take out all these pieces. And before we fold it and glue it, we're just going to go to the bottom, and I'm just going to snip up each of these lines. Okay, and snip off that edge bit there. So we'll be left with 4 flaps and a little bit missing at the end. Then I'm just going to take some fuse and add that to these little strips, this bit and this bit here. And you do have a bit of an unusual shape, so do try and get fuse on there, but just be gentle so you don't end up ripping it. Okay, and then what you can do is just fold this over, and this will stick down nicely and pop up just like that. Okay, then at the bottom we're just going to fold in our base like this. And what I like to do is just put a little bit of Tombow on each of those flaps before you fold it up, and this will just help. Oh, some hair stuck on there, and this will just keep it nice and flat. And just go round, stick one down, and then move on to the next one. Okay, and there we go, it's our little box made up. What we need to do at this point is then you want to drop in what you're going to put inside. I'm going to put a little Quality Street in, and then you need to do a little bit of stamping, and we're going to use this beautiful balloon which comes from Hello Gorgeous, which I had a second ago. Where have I put it? I've lost it. It comes from Happy Birthday Gorgeous. Happy Birthday Gorgeous, not Hello Gorgeous. Here it is, standing up, I can't see it. There we go. Happy Birthday Gorgeous, which has these two balloon images that coordinate perfectly with the balloon builder punch. So we're just going to take the Hooray and a little bit of Whisper White scrap and some matching Berry Burst ink. And I'm just going to stamp that down on my scrap of Whisper White. And there we go. And as I said, this crops out perfectly using this smaller, and of course I put it upside down, so just chop that off. And this crops out beautifully, maybe a bit more with this punch. So I'm just going to slide that in. Help if I'd used a bigger bit of card, but it'll work fine. There we go, so just going to line that up. Something like that. Punch that out. There we go. And there's our little balloon. I've then got my hole punch. This is the 1/4 of an inch, 1/8 of an inch hole punch. Punch that through. There we go, put a little hole in, you see. And then I've got what is my favourite ribbon in the annual catalogue, and you can see I'm running low because I've used it to make 50 of these. This is the sheer ribbon. It's an 1/8 of an inch in Whisper White, and it's just the most useful ribbon I find. Yeah, just really useful. I'm just going to start by threading my balloon through the ribbon. It feeds through perfectly. And I'm just going to bring my box, and I'm just going to fold in the edges of the lid just like that. So I'm just pushing in, and that's how you get that really nice star top. Oh, my Quality Street is poking out, so I'm just going to push that in because we don't see it. I guess it would be nice to have a little bit peeking out. And then I'm just going to take my ribbon, wrap this round the neck twice, which will just help to hold that closed, and then you can tie it off in a little knot just like that. Trim those tails, and voila, a little cute little Favour box with that beautiful balloon tag. Very, very simple to make. I know I have made, this is my 51st actually. So if you get a one that is in this DSP, maybe it was one that was made in the video. If you did get one, I really hope you liked it. And as always, if you have any questions about anything Stampin' Up, or you would like to join my team, or you would like to order anything, you can do that over on craftycarolinecreates.com. Do not hesitate to get in touch. Bye bye.